This is Mark from Suncoast. We have several big releases today. The first one we have is Bad Grandpa with Johnny Knoxville. It's the semi-reality film where they pretty much it's a practical joke film where he's gone out with a kid, pretending to be the grandfather and playing all kinds of practical jokes and filming the reactions of the people that are around. The next one we have is one that's good for the whole family, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. It picks up after the last one, the original movie. This time his machine that would create food falling from the sky is now causing animals, a combination of food and animals. You have things like a crocodile, chimpanzees, and hippopotatopotamuses, and things like that, and the consequences that come up with that. The next one we have is another big one called Rush. It's based on a true story with Chris Hemsworth, about two rival race car drivers who will do anything they have to do to win, and pretty much no matter what they just do whatever it takes to become the best race car driver. And of course, a tragedy happens. One of them gets injured, and tells how both of them deal with that. The next one we have is a comedy, Las Vegas. This one has several big stars in it: Michael Douglas, Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman. It's a different type of movie from what you would normally expect them in. It's, like I said, it is a comedy. They're a group of four friends. Oh, Kevin Kline is the other one. Four friends that have been friends since they were kids. One of them, the bachelor of the group, is finally getting married. Of course, he's getting married to someone that's less than half of his age. But they decided to make one last trip to Vegas just to relive their old days and realize that in your later years, you can't really do what you used to do when you were 20. But it's a good one for for the older crowd. The next one we have is Argento's Dracula. It's a retelling of the classic Dracula story. Rutger Hauer, a classic horror actor, is playing Van Helsing in this one. If you're familiar with Argento's work, this definitely is not a kid's version of it, but it is, if you're a horror fan, this is probably a movie you'd be interested in getting into. The next one we have is called The Fifth Estate. This one is based on a true story. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch. It's about the man who was involved with WikiLeaks that tried to expose a bunch of corruption through that, and it's about that whole scandal. The next one we have is a music video, Metallica Through the Never. It's a film, pretty much it's their concert film plus a little behind the scenes, and then there's an actor that plays one of the roadies that sort of gives you an idea of what's going on behind the scenes of the concert. That's the main ones we have this week. We have some upcoming ones. One really appropriate one. Next month we have Frozen coming out. Also, Thor is coming out and Catching Fire. We're taking reservations on all of those. We will be back after the break.